Namaste, Aries. Welcome to my channel. This is Magical. Thank you very, very much for tuning in and joining in, choosing to be here. I truly appreciate your time and your support. And of course, welcome to your general reading when it comes to November energy check-in. This applies for your sign, Aries, for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. So, as I have mentioned, it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Will probably not with every single one of you watching, but keep in mind, take only what does resonate with you and apply it to your situation. Anyhow, make yourself comfortable and enjoy the show, Aries. Even though I am reading for November, whenever you actually come across this reading, it's a perfect timing to find these messages and hopefully resonate with them. And if you find yourself that you do resonate with the reading, which is great, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, Aries. If you already have not, of course, truly appreciate it. And if this is not your reading, which can always be the case, then maybe you should check out placements. Anyhow, let's see some general messages for you. What do you need to know? What do you need to be aware of? Pay attention to. Let's see what November has in store for you. I will be playing a little bit of tarot, a little bit of oracle messages. I'm noticing that some of the messages coming for you, Aries, are in pair. So I don't know if that has to do something with you pairing yourself in a connection and relationship with somebody. But let's dive into your reading. This is going to be the interesting one, is what I'm picking up. So overall energy for you, 10 of Wands. We have fire energy with this one, your energy, Aries. So it can be that you are doing a lot, as you always do, Aries, that you are managing a lot. I feel like this is actually physical work that you have. I feel like you actually need a massage. You might be feeling very tired, very exhausted, very, like a heavy burden is on your shoulders, on your hands. And I feel like literally that physical energy is coming through, just too much what November has in store for you. Yeah. So you were just going through that. But 10 of Wands is also a sign that you need to drop some of the weight. So it's quite challenging actually for you in November, because you like to do and be that way. Nothing to be offended by. The Aries that I know and how I know Aries. People who like to be needed and working and in action, in movement, and always doing something, always managing something. And sometimes, it can get too much. So it's a sign for you from the universe, Aries, to drop a little bit of that. And maybe this has to do with organization, maybe to organize yourself a little bit more. It's not like I'm putting something on you that you're not organized. I cannot know that, but I feel like it actually has to do something to do with organization. So in order you get to drop a little bit of weight, because all of the 10 of Wands you cannot take within you in, following the journey and just moving on. Because you did take in all of that through this path that you already have behind you. So November is like, drop a little bit and we can catch up. So I have a lot of messages in front of me. Actually, I always pull the 3 messages, but you have the pair as the first message. You have the Hierophant, Taurus, Major Arcana number 5. Yes. And you have the Emperor, which is actually your Major Arcana, the number 4, the Emperor. So we have 5 and 4. We have the Balance, that you are tuning in. And I feel like um, I'm gonna say like coming to your senses, coming into that energy of Emperor. Um, and I see you that way as I described earlier, like a provider. That is the Emperor provider, and somebody who has a strong authority, who is there, to support, to just be there, to give an advice, to manage a lot, because capacity and capability is there, and you have it, Aries, definitely. But something is happening here. You have it in a combination with the Hierophant, which is very, very spiritual energy. This is actually spiritual awakening. And I feel like for some of you, it already started happening. With the start of November, you enter that energy of the Emperor, and you're experiencing a spiritual awakening. You are leveling up when it comes to that on your spiritual journey, on your spiritual path. I'm going to clarify anyway and see more details into that. Let's have a look into the next energy. We have a combination. I thought of two messages, but it's actually three, because somewhere in the middle we have the Knight of Cups. And in the middle between the Nine of Cups, which is always great to see, and Five of Swords. And I feel like you're that type of person who likes to go into extreme of, two sides of a coin. It's either too much or just a little bit, there is no middle way. And I feel like that balance might be you learning about that on your spiritual path, learning how to balance the burden, and you doing a lot physically, managing a lot, going through a lot, being capable of a lot. Because fives in numerology speaks about drastic change. It's change, it's positive, but it's drastic. It's happening out of nowhere, and it can even be and feel a little bit dramatic, because it's like all of a sudden. So definitely something coming to shake you up, and I feel like it has to do with your balance, with your personal balance. I feel like the people who I'm talking to who will resonate with the reading, it's like you're quite charming, playful, flirty, but it's like you are not allowing that to come across, to come to shine. So it's like you are playing it maybe shy, and you just do not want to show it. Maybe you are holding back from messaging somebody, making a gesture of love and romance, making an offer. I feel like you're holding back, because I didn't even saw the third message, and as I did, it was really like, you know, somewhere in between these two. And again, these two are that scenario and storyline of whether, either it's too good with the Nine of Cups, water elements, energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it's like very little across the street, like annoying and headache and such thoughts of worry and a little anxiety, maybe with the Five of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like you have some air prominent in your chart, maybe even water. Um, Interesting. I'm picking up the energy from this middle spread. I don't want to give in. Like, I feel like these are your hopes, what you dream of, um, what you want to achieve. And it's a perfect balance between the material and spiritual world. It's pure feeling of satisfaction and just feeling good about yourself in your own skin, which is, you know, very good to hear nowadays. And on the other side, it's like, I don't like this. Like it's bothering. It's interesting, very interesting. And somewhere in the middle, it's like I'm acting shy, or I'm feeling shy when it comes to this person and this connection, which is totally not like me. And it's like you want to make an offer, you want to make that gesture, you want to make a move, as the Knight of the Cups does. But it's like, keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, okay? Especially if you're a crossroader. So if you feel this is not me, then it's obviously the other side of the party you are dealing with or you're heavily thinking about. And we have the Page of Cups. So after all of that, there is some messaging coming through. Whether this is, a message or an email or a type of information, something is coming your way. It can be that the person you're thinking about, that you are attracting this person to actually make a first move on you, Aries. Page of Cups is young, youthful, new, fresh energy. Let's clarify. I'm excited about the clarification. I knew this is going to be an interesting reading. And Aries, if you wish a personal reading with me, we can make it happen. All of the informations you have written in the description box, so you can let me know. Okay, let's see. Clarifying Emperor and the Hierophant. I have brainless with schizophrenia, which is again total extremes to each other. But yeah, you need to be brave and you need to overcome that fear, worry inside of your head. This is how I see schizophrenia in this storyline, in this scenario. Like overcoming the fear, overcoming the worry, overcoming the thoughts that are just useless. Like, why the fuck would I think about that? You know? And you actually need to braveness to go through that. And that is bringing you in your superpower of the Emperor. Being true to yourself and truthful to your spiritual path, your spirituality. Bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the Source. This is where it all starts. This is like a Wheel of Fortune, but it's like, the beginning of the story. So there is something that is deep wounded here in your mind. Maybe the pattern of thinking, the way of thinking, maybe alone the thoughts, something about it. Underneath that, we have the Fool, your energy and Aquarian energy you guys share. And this is new start, new beginning. And I feel like you were wishing for that. You were manifesting that. And it's actually happening. But there is something you need to face. And that is your own mind, the ego. Something within that needs to change, which brings me back to that 10 of Wands. Okay, I'm clarifying the messages: 9 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 5 of Swords. And I have this one coming out again, the Source with maturity. And at the bottom of the deck, I have comparison. I don't know if you fell in love with somebody and you don't want to commit that to yourself and you just keep repeating the pattern of yours in your mind and comparing this person with the previous you dealt with. We have rebirth underneath that, and underneath that is letting go. And I feel like this already have happened for you. Maybe that brought you to comparison. It's a part of your awakening. Maybe this needs to happen in exact disorder. I mean, obviously it does, since, it's here. But it's like you are afraid to give in with the energy of Knight of Cups. I feel like this is your energy for the most of you. And I feel like Page of Cups is representing somebody else, possibility and potential of water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. yeah, getting mature over this, and that is actually your transformation. Maybe where the comparing is going to end and stop, because you're just going to realize how much you like. But I feel like you know how much you like this person, but there is something like a blockage, and it's your own mind, it's your own head, your own thoughts, fear of failure, and fear of rejection, and fear, what if this is not enough? What if this person gets a better offer? I mean, you assume they have options, and probably they do. And with the source again, it's really like going deeper within to see what this is about. And it's about fear. So where is the love at, Aries, if you are into fear? Clarifying the Page of Cups, awareness coming through, and celebration. Yeah, this is somebody who definitely knows what they want. It might be younger than you, Aries. They definitely want to reunite with you, unite with you, be with you, spend some quality time with you, celebrate the time with you, just be in your company. Yeah, we have kindness at the bottom of the deck. Underneath that is healing. So this is the person who went through healing themselves, and they see great potential in you, Aries. Even though the differences are there, it's like it's a magnetic pull for this person from their perspective. Okay, let's keep going on here and see about an advice for you. Celebrate. Things are unfolding as they should now. Exactly what I was saying. Look for the blessings all around you. Yeah. Soulmate at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, this is a soulmate connection. We have unrequited love. The chemistry is not strong enough to keep this relationship going. I feel like this is actually regarding your past, your recent past. Maybe you tried with somebody, but it didn't work out. It could not work out at this period of time. Maybe that is the Knight of Cups about in your energy coming through. And that Page of Cups might be somebody totally different. Love yourself first, because that's making you more attractive. Love yourself first. Yeah. Change is always good at the top. You know what to do. You know what to do. Pucker up, buttercup. Being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. So don't forget about that. I go where you go. Okay, this new person, this lovely, youthful, fresh kind of energy, they want to follow you. I mean, we have Three of Cups, which is about, you know, celebrating. And as I was mentioning, just enjoying your company and spending some time with you. That's what they want to do. And they're going to message after mid-November, by end of November. forward to make a move because you seem a little bit off, Aries. And I feel like this person actually tries to understand you. Like they maybe know how much you are taking care of you, how much you're doing, how much you're working, how much you're investing into something, physical in 3D realm. Okay, let's check your chakra messages. There is a couple of them. I am confident and got great self-esteem at the top. Is it red or orange? It's red. It's actually red. So it's the first chakra, Muladhara. And we have it actually coming through. Root chakra, base of spine, survival, masculine energy. I am. And, when it comes to the color, when it comes to the shining expression, totally Aries, the first chakra, how I see it. If you have fear of failure, guys, I love this. Meditate with red stones and candles, first chakra. So you definitely need to balance yourself. First chakra is about grounding yourself, keeping those feet on the ground, stable, balanced, in control. If you have fear of failure, and we saw you do, that's why you have that Knight of Cups energy inside of you, but you are keeping yourself back because of that fear. I mentioned that. Divine energy, divine timing. So this is divinely guided. You are being divinely guided when it comes to that connection. And we have 2 of crown chakra coming through for you, Aries. I trust my guidance by my divine. So having trust into divine energy, God, universe, however you want to call it, trusting, spiritual connection, oneness, twin flame, possible. Maybe you just get to feel there is a potential that this could be a twin flame, whether you believe in that or not. That's why you just felt a little bit scared, not knowing what to do and how to come across. That's why your Knight of Cups is a little bit shy, refuses to use their charm. Okay, let's see an answer for you coming through. I have at the bottom of the deck, unlikely. Okay, might be one of your questions, answer to one of your questions. And what actually comes through is no need to worry. And that can literally be answer for all of your questions. Always, no need to worry. And I will leave this here. I hope it is helpful, Aries. I hope that you resonate with it. Leave me a comment. Feel free to do so. Thank you very, very much for being here and sharing a little bit of time and energy with me. I truly appreciate that. Like, share, and subscribe if you already have not. And I will catch you guys pretty soon.